These seasoned musicians are about to perform a particular piece of music in perfect unison. However, something strange happens next. There's nothing being played. But why is that? There is a powerful idea behind that ethereal silence. The idea that has changed music since its inception. Welcome to the Music Lab channel, where we look deep into the background music and see how it affects and inspires different genres. Today, we will discover the secrets of the most elusive genre, ambient.
Muchas gracias.
This is 433. The composer John Cage created a postmodern piece of art with the idea that the ambient sound, the sound of silence, becomes the music.
Whereas I love sounds just as they are, and I have no need for them to be anything more than what they are.
Starting from humble beginnings of sonic experiments, ambient music has evolved from postmodern art into its own influential genre. The form was fully realized when pioneer electronic musician Brian Eno officially coined the term ambient music in the late 70s.
It came from a specific experience. I was in a beautiful airport, Cologne Airport, which is a very beautiful building. Early one Sunday morning, the light was beautiful, everything was beautiful, except they were playing awful music. And I thought, there's something completely wrong that people don't think about the music that goes into situations like this. You know, they spend hundreds of millions of pounds on the architecture, on everything except the music.
This realization launched Eno on an artistic mission to design sound environments for public spaces. He popularized ambient music with his Ambient series and the album Music for Airports. Another flourishing ambient scene emerged in Japan during the 1980s economic boom, and it's not surprising. Traditional Japanese music has mirrored its surrounding for centuries. So when cities like Tokyo were hurting into economic growth and Roland synthesizers replaced the classical instrument, ambient began to reflect that new technological spirit. Since ambient is a creation of new technologies, it benefits from a wide range of electronic equipment, modular techniques and effects, utilizing all their possibilities. The elements of ambient vary drastically depending on a composer. You can use any sound. The end result is limited only by your imagination and genre bounds. The question people new to this genre often ask is, how do you define an ambient track? The thing is, ambient is hard to pinpoint. It is often characterized by feelings of vastness, solitude, and peace. It doesn't try to tell a story, but rather paint a picture. The sounds are usually long and deep, unintrusive, ethereal, and they blend into each other seamlessly. This is music that you could listen to on a loop without knowing where it begins or ends. Ambient has many subgenres: dark ambient, space ambient, classical ambient, the only thing that changes significantly is the choice of sonics. Besides, ambient may sound similar to other genres like drone, chillout, or downtempo. It is hard to put into words, but if you compare it, you begin to hear the difference. So let's try a little experiment. Here is drone, which is the genre closest to ambient. It is more demanding and intrusive and has the signature persistent humming. Drone is like a derelict spaceship on its journey towards a black hole. Now let's compare this to Chillout. It has a steady beat and parts that are easy to differentiate. This is a good rule of thumb for any other genre that seems similar to ambient. So after all of that, this is how ambient sounds in comparison. Notice how there is no beat and the flow is really ethereal. Even if you manage to find a drum here, it will only serve a decorative function, not a rhythmic one. Ambient sounds like an island in the ocean, washed by its waves for all eternity. Any form of entertainment, from movies and video games to rock music and EDM, utilize ambient to create a specific mood. Anytime you hear about the atmosphere of a track, you could bet that ambient has had a hand on it. Ambient is a genre that invites deep listening.
The level of awareness of soundscape brought about by deep listening can lead to the possibility of shaping the chaotic sounds of technology and of urban environments and machinery.
Like Cage's 433, there's much more to experience than you initially anticipate. The beauty of ambient is that it is as ignorable as it is interesting, making a perfect genre for studying, work, and contemplation. It is a perfect life soundtrack. That's it for today. Let us know in the comments which other genre you'd like us to break down deeper. Watch our video on drone music, a genre similar to ambient and with an ancient history. Listen to our radio that features inspirational ambient, and as always, enjoy the music.